Hello and welcome. Shotcut has keyframes now. We can control keyframes in the timeline. There's a keyframes button just for them. Actually, there's an extra timeline just for the keyframes, so that's going to be interesting to try out. We have these kind of controls. We can just make graphs now. They don't have to be linear, it looks like, all the time. So this is going to be great. We're going to be able to manipulate filters. Keyframes! So far we don't have undo, redo. So far we don't have keyboard shortcuts. It's not available for transitions or generators yet. Only for the following filters. So gain volume, very useful. Brightness, okay. Circular frame, but I guess it's just a test. Color grading, and opacity. And size and position. Size and position is an interesting one, actually. Actually, rotation is better because it's better at scaling from the center, but size and position is the one we're going to test. So what we're going to do is we're going to test this. First, let's drag in an image, enable the timeline, drag the image to the timeline. Now let's add a video, drag it to the timeline as well, drag it over here. And now we're going to enable keyframes, right? This is another tab down here. Actually, we have to, I'm going to have it here separate, floating. Like this. So I just attached it over here on the left. And we can rearrange this. Alright, what we need now is filters. Click filters and let's do the image first. Let's see if we can handle that. Alright, and now we're gonna add one of the filters that support keyframes, and that was size and position, right? S, where is S? Size and position. Alright, so as you can see now we have these handlebars, which we can just drag. Which is, what is this for? Let's test it. Okay, so this is for position. X position. And if we do this to the video, size and position, drag the handlebar a little, let's just test this. It actually freaking works, oh my goodness. And now let's see if we can also zoom in. So now we did this for... Alright. Right, so for now we only did this for the X position. Now we... Yeah, as you can see over here, it changes over time. So now we're gonna try this with something else. Can we... Like what? Rebuild audio waveform. We cannot assign the keyframe to a specific thing apparently. But maybe if we simply manually change this, for example 1280 and 720. Yeah, it actually will change its size. If I understand correctly, we currently can only do this at the beginning of this. There is nothing else, right? Oh, interesting. So what if we do it the other way around instead of... I don't really know how we can jump to this, but I guess manually we can jump to the position of this keyframe and then we can set this to 2560, what was that, 1440 probably, and then also rearrange it. So then the intro should be a zoom in. Also, let's get rid of the position minus, right? So now we zoom in from, see? Oh my goodness, finally, let's drag this out. We finally have a zoom in effect, a smooth zoom in. Just yesterday I think somebody asked, multiple people are constantly asking in the comments, how can we do zooms? And now we can freaking do zooms. So if you want to zoom in on a part of a clip, you just cut it into pieces and then apply size and position effect to it. And then you have to gently touch these locations where the handlebars are and change the size and stuff. Let's see, maybe 666, 3, and then we can rearrange it. Okay, this is getting a bit annoying. Let's see, maybe 3000, 1555, 2222. Does it have to be minus? Okay, yeah. Now we have a center and now we can go to this. So how did this work? So we're actually zooming in this much. Whoa. Okay, we stay at this zoom level. Now we can skip ahead a little. Keep playing. And now we zoom back out. Okay, this is way to the side. What the heck is going on with that? Could have set this to 0 again. Oh yeah, because it was moving to the right. And playback again. And we're zooming out. Oh my goodness, it's finally working. It can be a bit confusing, especially since it's not integrated into the timeline. And I don't know if we can... it doesn't seem like we can add additional keyframes yet in this filter, at least. But I did not expect this to happen. I thought we would just have to wait until Kdenlive Live works properly on Windows. Wow! This is a massive step. I look forward to the next update where maybe the keyframes are a bit more clear. But I'm just gonna go through this real quick again so that you can follow. Let's just restore the default layout. Gonna start a fresh new project. And basically we're gonna pick this, get a timeline, drag this to the timeline. Get a video, drag it to the timeline. Currently if I add the video first it crashes, it's a bit weird, but hey, whatever. As long as we add a video first it's fine. I'm gonna use S to split. And now I'm gonna use S and S again. So that this part stays as it is, but this part I want to zoom in for whatever reason. So now we add a filter. And we're gonna add the size and position, was it, right? Right. And now if we enable keyframes, which it can switch between... It's a bit weird. I don't see the bottom part if it's on top of each other, so I'm gonna just deattach it by dragging it by the title. Put it over here. Actually, let's disable the toolbars and title bars. Now we have more space. So now while this is selected and it has this filter, we can change the keyframes. Other clips don't have keyframes, but this one does. We can zoom in here it's just like a timeline, behaves with a zoom like a timeline. And we can just drag these out. And I think we can just, yeah, if I understand correctly, if we change the values while we're in the center, it will change the zoom, well, position and zoom in the center. And if we want to change the beginning and the end, we have to be on the end and the beginning keyframe. So here we can... Oh, so it's automatically already moving. So if we want it to not move, let's just set this to 0. And if we don't want it to move here, let's set this... set this to 0 as well. I see, if we are here, we can actually not manipulate anything, so that makes perfect sense. Excellent. So now we're gonna enhance this to, say, I can't multiply very much, so let's just use some numbers. It keeps the aspect ratio anyways. -333, -222. Now we, oh, okay, about 373. 7, too much? Here it is. Here's the center. Okay, we're just gonna stick to this. So now, if we go back to the timeline, ignore the keyframes, we start with the video, then we did this cut, we zoom in smoothly. Oh, okay, and then we zoom out smoothly again. There was a little mute part. No, it was just the preview, so now we can just render it and it will work fine, I think. Let's show toolbar, go to export and just export the file. Finally, keyframes. And here it is, rendering. And here's the file growing in size. And it's done. Let's play this back. Well, first we have the image, we didn't remove that, and now we can... Oh yeah, here's the part. Standard. Cut, zoom in. We can make the zoom less fast by moving it away, and zoom out. Shotcut has keyframes now. It has move zoom now. Celebrate, rejoice, subscribe. See you in the next tutorial, it will be soon. Until then, ciao!